The dog wants to control the pace, and what we want to teach the dog is that we're in control of the pace. Whether we're walking slowly and talking to someone, or we're in a hurry and we've got to get to a meeting. The biggest distraction for her, for every dog, is they sense the world first with their nose. Their nose is their primary sense to respond to the world with. And they can smell the urine here of every dog that's gone to the bathroom here. And from that, they can tell the age, sex, and general health of all those dogs. So it's like if you're walking and watching Instagram and you're just in a death scroll, you know, and you look up and it's an hour's gone by. That's kind of what happens when a dog's on a walk, is it's getting bombarded with so much smell that it just loses like reality of what's going on. People have this feeling like, I got to go get my dog to run all day. It is good for dogs to run, but they get way more intense stimulation from having to learn than they do from the physical part of this. All right, welcome back to Trinity Canines. And today, Michael and Michelle and Mango are in San Juan Capistrano for a little on-the-site training. We're gonna take Mango on a few walks, practice some of the techniques that we started, and just watch some of the follow-up videos, because Mango and Michael and Michelle have done a lot of work together. You're gonna be really impressed with what you see. So let's get started. Thanks for joining us. So we're going to give you a different leash for today.
Okay.
And the purpose for this, there's a couple reasons. One, so we did get some hate mail from our first video, and that and I did suggest people watch the entire video, but the question was, is the dog's esophagus getting hurt by pulling it on the leash? And the short answer is, well, everybody can get damaged, but dogs work around their neck. So if you watch like a mother dog and the baby dogs, like she's carrying them around by the neck. They practice their bite on the neck. They do quite a bit of it there. So it's not as big of a deal to them as it is to us, because we see it and we think emotional. But we use this for two purposes. One is, hi, I'm going to put this on you. Okay. Come on over.
Come on, girly.
Now, we've already established that you like these liver treats.
Oh yeah, I think treats are her biggest reward.
Come here, Mango. Oh, there we go. Okay. You want another one? Yeah, I'll have you do it. I'm just going to have you slip that right over her neck.
Right over the neck. Come here, girl. Come here.
Oh, that was very good. And then you see that little tab? Just tighten it up so it's snug, not too tight.
This
little tab right here.
Oh, that. Oh.
Just slide that up and then just unhook that one. So one of the reasons we use this is that we're going to give ourselves the ability to control the dog more by the neck. And this allows us to tighten it and move it up higher. So it's not that the dog's pulling on it this way. We want the pressure to be up and down. So that's purpose one. Purpose two is when we have just the collar on with the tag, if she ever were to slip out of that on the leash, then you're holding her ID and she's off without it. So this way she gets to keep both of them. And now I'll give you this, and she's going to have no real stress about it. And then all I want you to do is swivel it around so that the hook is on the top, and then try to get it right under her chin and right below her ears. And that's the position we're going to want to hold it in. Okay. And that's going to give us a whole lot more control when we walk with her. And we're going to just walk down this walking path. Now, did we talk about picking a side?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, do you guys have a side that you've selected?
I like her on my right side, but I haven't been very consistent with that.
Okay, so what we want to do is either one is a-okay. It doesn't matter if it's right or left, but and we'll start on it today. See which one feels more comfortable for both of you. I'll say that professional dog handlers traditionally do it on the left, and that's more because, so if we were at a show, like if you ever watch like the Westminster Kennel Show and stuff, the judge is in the middle, and the trainer's out on the side walking the dog around, and the dog's on the left between you and the trainer so that they can see it better. There's also a theory kind of going back in history that like a commander, a general, would have their first in command one step back into the left. So that's kind of another thought as to why people have picked the left. It doesn't have to be either one, but it's just going to be one all the time. So that the dog will start indexing off that side and know where to go whenever you stop. We want them on the same spot, so it's just consistent for you. So it doesn't matter which one it is. Let's grab your drink and we'll take a little walk.
Let's take a little walk. Come on.
And there's a lot of smells here. There's a lot of dogs here. There will be people down here and bikes. We'll have some horses come by. So we'll get a lot of good stuff for her to get her nose around.
That's perfect. Yeah, so when we typically walk, I have the leash and I carry the leash like this, and that's why I kind of prefer on the right because I can control it a little better with my right hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to keep her at my hip as much as I can, but I feel like I'm just constantly like correcting her. Yeah. Which I would like to get her to the point where, you know, she's understands like walk at my pace.
Yeah, so there's the traditional concept of heel, and that's keeping the dog at your knee or behind. And that's where we would like it. And we want to have a looseness in the leash. Our goal is to have a looseness in the leash. Now I'll demonstrate it with this one. So she's going to get bigger. We think what, like 45 pounds maybe?
About 40 pounds, yeah.
Okay. So she's going to get big enough that she can give you a good yank on the arm if she was really to take off. So when we start with the leash on the hoop side, if you just put it over your thumb and kind of hold it this way, or
like this here.
Yep, just like that. And we try to keep it kind of by our belly in the beginning. And what that does is if the dog is to take off on us, we can let go of the hand, your right hand that's holding the leash, and we have all of our body weight controlling the dog. When our arm's out here, and we did a video once with like this lady's like trying to lock the door and the dog takes off and you see her arm go out.
You can't show us that.
We want to have the control of our whole body weight on the dog. Yeah, so she's starting to do the weave back and forth.
Yep.
And that's good because there's a lot of smells here, so it's a lot of distraction that's going to give us something to work with. But I think the shy ones, so when you have a more bouncy dog, they're just more involved with everything. And so they're a little bit more open to being involved since they're involved. When there's a dog that's more shy, it might just be that confidence is lacking. And because it doesn't know how to socialize in that playful way or doesn't enjoy it, at a certain point, it just reacts like, boom, I'm done.
Yeah, okay.
The biggest distraction for her, for every dog, is they sense the world first with their nose. Whereas we're like talking and eyes. Their nose is their primary sense to respond to the world with. And they can smell the urine here of every dog that's gone to the bathroom here. And from that, they can tell the age, sex, and general health of all those dogs. So it's like if you're walking and watching Instagram and you're just in a death scroll, you know, and you look up and it's an hour's gone by. That's kind of what happens when a dog's on a walk, is it's getting bombarded with so much smell that it just loses like reality of what's going on.
Of course, like at home, everything that she's used to, she's getting used to plays, the little
right.
plans.
So this is good, and that's great. So really good. She paid attention to the biker. She made no movement whatsoever. She still wants to watch him, but she didn't have a bad reaction to it. She wasn't negative about it. She was just attentive and watching it.
Mango.
All right. So you ready? You guys pick one side and you can change it later, but let's pick one for just this walk down to the end.
Okay.
I like the right. I'm right dominant.
Okay. So with the left hand, we're just going to loop that over our thumb. We're going to get her on the right-hand side.
Okay, Mango, it's game time. Let's go.
And ask her to sit while the bike goes by.
Sit.
Good.
Good girl.
And then you say, have you been saying come or anything in particular?
Come.
Mango, come. And then we just start going.
Mango, come.
And what I was telling Michelle is, since dogs' primary sense for the world is their nose, she's going to pick up on every dog that's gone to the bathroom here, every squirrel that's running through, every crow, every horse, every person and their food. And that's kind of like us being on a YouTube or an Instagram death scroll, where you just look up and it's a couple hours have gone by and you're like, what happened to my life? That's what's happening in her brain with all of this. So we want to keep her really attentive to it. And our goal for this first walk down to our cars and back is just to keep her on the right-hand side.
Okay.
And it's not a bad idea. I'm going to give you a big piece of liver to keep in your right hand. And every once in a while, you can remind her that your hand is here with that liver treat in it.
Come here, girl. Mango, come. Yeah, so when we go to Balboa Park and we do walks, we'll typically walk about a mile. And I'll do my best to keep her at the hip just like this. Now, when she was a lot younger, she would always be looking up, like always looking up, make sure, you know,
Where
making,
you are, paying
yeah,
attention to you.
making eye contact. Now that she's getting a little bit older, she does not look up as often. I think she's just more stimulated. And so with your treat idea, I have treats here too, or her food, her kibble. And we take them on walks, and I try to reward every time she looks up, but it's far less often than it used to. So,
and let's pause just a second because I hear a
little
lot
too
of
tight.
breathing. Hi, it's okay. I'm gonna move this up just a little bit higher, like that. Okay. And we're just gonna try to keep it up a little bit higher.
Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe she needs a little reminder. Oh, Mango.
I'm gonna go on the other side of you
Okay.
because I'm distracting her a little bit.
Okay. Okay, you crazy girl.
And when we get up into this shady spot here, we're gonna stop and we're gonna just do a little exercise to get her focused in on what we're doing.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Sit. Sit. Oh, good girl. Yes. So when she starts to squirrel on you just a little bit like that, I just want you to turn and try to go around in a circle and get her attention back. Hi.
Mhm.
Yes. And then give her a reward when she stops pulling forward on you like that.
Okay.
So have a couple of them in your hand. And I do like the fact that when she sits, she goes right to your feet, which is fantastic. We want her to be right next to, and that's going to help at work too, because she's going to be at your feet a lot during the day at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so get a couple of them in your hand. She's going to be, let's see, so yeah, so you've got your left hand, so just circle her around so she's on your right.
Well, do some of this. And so you want me to do the circles now?
Yeah, until she gets into a little bit of a focus on you,
Okay.
and have some food close to her and give her a little quick reward and yes when she's looking at you.
Okay. Yes. Oh, missed it. Come here. Come on.
And she's got, now let's just start to walk. And we'll go kind of slow. And I think when we get down here, we're going to put the long line on her and we're going to give her a little bit more of an understanding of what we're doing.
I'm waiting for her to look up, and she just doesn't do it sometimes.
Would you say that she's pretty easy to comply, or does she, when she's on a mission, does she kind of stick on the mission?
Yeah, great question. I would say she complies very well. Now, yeah, when she's distracted, it's a little bit different. And then, especially at home, she has a mind of her own sometimes, which I think is one of her best personality traits. Like, she knows what we're asking, and she'll look at us, just kind of stare at us for a while, and then I think she'll process it and then just walk away, which I do like that a lot. But so
what we'll be watching for is, I see her being like if she's uncertain of the situation, her response is to kind of react to it and bounce around like when we were training before. And right now, like the heavy breathing and the pulling forward, this is like a lack of submission right now. So she hasn't quite gotten to her head like, oh, you got to be in charge of me right now. She's a little bit more focused on, I'm not sure, I'm getting a lot of stimulation because we're getting direct breeze. So we're getting all that stuff off the horses. We've got the birds flying around.
Hey, Mango. Hey, come here. Doesn't he want the treat?
There it is. That was softer.
Huh? Yes.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so we'll leave that one just hanging, let it go on the ground.
Okay.
I'm going to take this one and we're going to give her, I'm going to practice this once with her and see if she's going to do it. So this is called a turn and go. And we're going to do it in a longer line form and then we're going to move back to the shorter line. And so I'm going to give her the ability to kind of go where she wants to go, assuming that I want her to stay with me, because that's our goal, is she's going to always stay with me. And when she gets too far out, I'm just going to turn around and go the other way. Good. Yes. Yes. That was good. Yes. Come. Uh, yes. 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 Mango. Come. Come. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. 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 Come. Come. Sit. 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 Yes. Come. Come. Yes. Yes. Come. Yes. Uh, come. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Come. Sit. Yes. Yes. Just gotta say hi to Dad. Sit. Yes. Come. Come. Sit. Yes. Yes, that was very good. So one of the things I'm just noticing is, like, you'll see how much her head's moving around.
Mm-hmm.
She's like picking up on everything. She picked up on that guy getting in the car. She was really focused on that. Every little smell. Oh, are we buddies now? And she's getting more confident with me, but she really wanted to come back to you guys for reassurance very quickly. Like in the beginning, she didn't want to do anything but turn around and come to you. And the goal in that exercise, one, I didn't feel like we wanted to do, she doesn't really need too much of this big Yankee turn and go practice right now. She's not non-compliant. She's just more overly stimulated. And so my guess is that when we go into new environments, she's going to be more wiggly like this and distractible. And as you get into a routine, like if you're taking a walk around your neighborhood, try to plan that same circle or that same route, and let her get a little bit more accustomed to that. Like, we're not going to get 100% of it in immediate, but she's going to get better and better once she knows her environment.
Oh, good girl. Yes, good girl. You eating the grass? Good girl.
Our goal is to have, and like I like this, so there's softness in the line right now. Our goal is to have it as soft as possible, as often as possible. In the beginning, on your walks, pick one route that you're going to take and kind of make it a habit. Like, this is where we're going to go. So she's kind of getting in her head, this is where we're going to go. And as she gets more and more comfortable on the walk, that's when you start to vary it. Two ways. One is, and I was saying to Michelle, think of it like you're on a treadmill, and sometimes you're at 2 miles an hour, and then just slow yourself to 1, and then go back up to 2, and then go about 1.5, and then go to 3, because the dog wants to control the pace. And what we want to teach the dog is that we're in control of the pace. Whether we're walking slowly and talking to someone, or we're in a hurry and we've got to get to a meeting, the dog needs to follow our leg and where we are. 2, we want to have the line as soft as possible, as often as possible, that softness in it. And then finally, as the dog starts to become comfortable, add in just like baby steps. You're just going to add in, this week we're going to go down this street in addition to our normal walk, or we're going to go over to this store. If there's places that let you take her into the store, like Home Depot and Nordstrom's, both are great. They let you go, Nordstrom too. So like, you want to go shopping, Nordstrom's totally dog friendly. So take the dog in. Whenever you see that you can go into a place, take the dog in and just have it controlled by you. And that will continue to build confidence with different smells, different sounds. Electric doors opening and closing, a lot of dogs struggle with that. So we want to build that confidence, but first just start with this kind of tight, controlled circle that you do each time. And even if you can do it at the regular time, like whenever you normally take a walk, might be first in the morning and at the end of the night, so the dog goes to the bathroom and everything before bed, stick to that route. Even in your apartments, stick to that route as best you can in the beginning. As she becomes more and more confident, then you can start mixing it up. It's just like us. Like, once you master a skill, it's like, well, that's boring now. Give me something new to do. We want to do that for her, but she's sensitive, she's gentle, and we don't want to overdo it because that will also cause her a struggle. She's got a real high ability to take in information, and we can see it here. There's the smells from the horse arena, there's the birds, there's the people, there's dog urine everywhere here. So she's getting bombarded by it. You're going to find, like, in about 10 minutes in your car, she's going to be sound asleep. Okay. Like, this is going to be high. This was high level of interaction. And it wasn't because she was running. Like, a lot of people think they need to take their dog out and we talked about this with the dog park. People have this feeling like, I got to go get my dog to run all day. It is good for dogs to run, but they get way more intense stimulation from having to learn than they do from the physical part of this. So whenever we do a training like this, she should be able to go to sleep and kind of internalize it right away.
Yeah, I think she did really well today for a new area, new information, new technique. It's going to be good to, go to Balboa Park and try the whole correction or going back.
The turn and go. Really right now, just focus on making sure she always stays on that same side. So she's a righty, so just keep her on the right. And whatever you do, always have her indexing on that right. And she's going to pick up on it pretty quick. So.